So guys, today we are having, you guys are lucky that we are having a what? A live signal right now. And that's a sell gold. So, we are live on YouTube. We're doing live trading on YouTube. And I gave out this signal in, what? In our Telegram today morning. So you could check out our Telegram channel. That's STUARTFX. No, that's Free Proof Academy. So you can start up. The TP1 hit, yeah, TP1 was hit, and that signal was saying, let me show you here. Right now, market is retracing. Okay, our signal was we had a selling zone at 50.69 to 50.76, and our SO was 50.86. Then the take profit one was 50.58, and if I'm to observe well, TP1 was hit, and we were heading to TP2 and TP3. So I'm going to tell you the reasons as to why we call that signal in that way. And that signal is still valid. That's what I'm seeing right now. The signal is still valid. So guys, you could just give me some few minutes as I'm sharing this live so that our friends could join us also. We're on YouTube live, we are trading live, and we are dropping these signals every day. We have been dropping these signals on a daily basis. So it's good that you don't miss out. We're on YouTube live. Go search for STUARTFX Flipper. We're having a live signal right now. The signal has already hit take profit 1, but it has come back in the zones. Yeah, people here are thanking me. People are sending thank you messages because it's hard to get this these pips here. Our TP1 was having, let me calculate here. Our TP1 was having 160 pips, and so far we have hit 160 pips. We have so far hit 160 pips. I'm going to give some good explanations as to why. Just that I'm still sharing the live to our fellow friends. So we are officially beginning. Okay. So today, someone told me yesterday that they were having a problem with the resolution maybe of the screen. So I decided to leave this big screen and I used this laptop here. I don't know if you guys could be now watching the entries very well, or the figures very well. So I think we should officially begin. Simba here bro, Simba sebo jangu ku YouTube sebo gye tugenda okuhavingira lessons sebo mukama wange wano TikTok emblockinga buli kaseera. Guys, I'm not so good at technical things here. That's why you see that sometimes I delay, but you bear with me. Okay, so guys, we are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. So guys, welcome everyone. This live is based and focused on risk management and live trading, and whatever is going on here is not financial advice to you guys. You can sell again from where gold is right now. We shall put our ASL at 50. ASL was 58.6. The sell zone was around 50.69 and 50.76. So right now we are in the sell zone, of course. We hit some take profit one, but again, market came back to the entry level. I want to sell it again. We're on YouTube live. So now what we're doing here is to see how professional traders protect capital, especially in funded environments and people who trade their real money. So if you're watching this live, or those people who will watch the replay, this is educational content. I always want to tell you the disclaimer so that you guys don't mess up. Yeah, so I'm going to show you why risk management matters here, and I'm going to break these things step by step. So now this market is still fighting at the entry level, and I'm going to give the reasons. Live tonkobera bro. Boss ndi ku live so akwata simu sawa zino. Sorry for the interruption. I think I'd got a call. Stuart, I like the new version of you. Thanks, bro. I also like the new version of me. Yeah, I was quiet, but then the industry was also too quiet. That's why I came back to, to the space. So first of all, let's talk about risk management. We are live on YouTube, guys. Don't forget. So now, guys, risk management is not making money fast, but you need to know like how can you be in this industry or these markets for long. That's what we call risk management. That's what I call risk management as me. And you need to have a stop loss on your trades. You need to have the take profits on your trades. Once your stop loss is hit, you either look for another entry or you can sleep. Now, when you look at the entries that I've given this week in the Telegram channel, those people are on live. Let me show you these trades. When you look at the trades that I've given in this group, let's first go now. It was February. It was February 9th. I gave out a signal. It was a sell USD. I'm not sure if I made profits on that because I don't trade that pair. I gave out a sell on gold, and that sell moved. It first gave us 140 pips of profits on take profit one, but by the end of the day, it had given us 600 to 800 pips of profits in our Telegram channel. Is free for Forex Academy, and I came and gave out the analysis on how it was. It was a sell from 50.60 to 50.80, and our target reach was 5,000, which was reached. So those people who waited from 50.60 made around 600 pips, and then those people who waited from 50.80 made around 800 pips, and those pips were delivered. It was a free signal on our channel, and how I gave the explanations here, but how did we get that signal? We waited for the sweep, we followed the rules, of course, then the market paid. So the daily trades don't need noise. That's why I come and give you the intraday trades here. So now on 10th, on 9th, we hit around 600 pips to 800 pips. Then on 10th, that was yesterday, we hit around. Yesterday we hit our take profit one was again 140 pips. Then take profit two was around 200 pips. Then take profit three, which was hit, was around 430 pips and something. Was it 400 and because our entry was, I gave a signal. I said that as we did yesterday, XAU USD buy, our entry level was 50.56 and 50.56 to 50.60, and the SA was 50.48. So the take profit one was hit, which was 50.72. Take profit two was 50.80 and 5100. I gave out some explanations. I told you guys that holding above the daily open, blah blah blah. I gave out some good explanations. You go check out in my Telegram channel. So and I even gave out the NFP signal. I didn't share it publicly, but I shared it in my VIP channels, and that VIP signal gave us some good pips. Of course, I could show you the explanations, but things are far. Then we had so we had today's signal. Now, there is something I want you guys to notice, that every take profit one that I've been giving, it has been giving around 140 pips before even before even the signal comes back to the entry. Do you know what that means? Are you aware that some people who give out who give signals, they go on giving like take profits of 40 pips or 30 pips? Like someone could give three take profits in just 100 pips, and that's not what I do. For me, what I do, I give you at least a sell zone where you can sell from, and that's what we did. And I give you some good pips for you guys to enjoy, because forex trading is not gambling. Now today's signal was like this. It was saying XAUUSD, and that was my signal today. I wonder if I'm still on. Yeah, I think I'm still on. So our signal today was our sell zone was 50. Those people on YouTube, you can check this signal is here. It was saying our sell zone was 50.69 to 50.76. Our ISL was 50.86. Then the take profit one, people have been commenting here that take profit one was hit. Take profit one was hit. What does that mean? That if take profit one was hit, that was 160 pips. 160 pips. Now someone I had some questions here, but I'm going to reply these questions later on, because I want to give some explanations here. Now I had two biases. That was a buying bias and a selling bias. But of course, I gave out the selling bias because the selling zone was near. That's why I gave the sell bias. We are live on YouTube. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing some questions here, but I'm going to answer later on. So guys, now for me, before I enter any trade, I first get, at least I first know how much I'm willing to lose. Like how much am I risking? You get. You don't just enter a trade. By the way, this is not financial advice, but we're having in sales of gold. I'm seeing some good confirmations. We're having in sales of gold. We still have them. We hit 140 pips. And guys, I told you that whenever you hit a take profit or a take profit one, you either break even that trade or close it, because it depends on your wallet. Now, some people here, most people here, I know you're Africans. We need money, so there is no way you can see money then you leave the money to just run, or you leave the money to just go. Yeah, people are just joining. We are live on YouTube. STUARTFX Free Piracy YouTube. The Telegram channel is Afripo Forex Academy. You can join and get these free signals every day. So, in this week, if I'm to summarize how many we have not hit any stop loss this week, and if I'm to tell you how many pips we have got this week, if we could calculate them, we could be having like 1,500 pips of profits when you check the Telegram group. But again, it depends on someone's capital, and also losses are normal in this game. When you experience some small losses, then it means you're still you're learning more. You're getting some good knowledge about the forex trading industry. So people are joining TikTok. We are always live on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube because YouTube doesn't limit me when I'm putting chats on my channel, but then TikTok does. Taurus, it took my big account. That's why I'm using this one here. I'm having a few questions here. Now, someone asked about funded accounts. Okay, funded accounts were designed for disciplined traders. And if you feel like you're not having enough capital, it's always advised to go for funded accounts. One, you will learn discipline, you will learn to be patient, and when your discipline is good, you get rewarded. Then hi. We are live on YouTube, STUARTFX Free Passo. If you come from TikTok, you're welcome. Some questions here. Now, as we are trading that signal, I could give you some risk management rules that you could follow so that maybe you'll be profitable. Let me be putting this signal here so that people know what signal we are having. Those people who are just joining the YouTube should know what signal you're having. I'm not good with technical issues, so if you see any error, it's not my problem. I'm not good with computers, even if I have them. So now, what are the common mistakes that traders make? Now, one common mistake is over leveraging. Guys, you need to like mind about how much capital you're using before you over leverage your account. You understand? Now, let's say you're using a live account of $50. There is no way you could put in lot like maybe 0.5 or lot 1 unless you're high risking the account, because it's also advisable if you know what you're doing. Then the other thing is moving stop losses. Now, when you see the stop loss that I put, that's a 50.86. There is no way, and I give it in the group here. It was SL was 50.86. There is no way I can move it to 50.87. Once I make a loss, that's a loss. So another thing is revenge trading. Now for me, in most cases, I trade 2 sessions a day. And those two sessions, I always trade the London session and the New York session. So in most cases, now like this London session, we got 140 pips of profits. Yes, I secured some, but I still having some moving entries. Now, if I make a loss here, I just wait for another confirmation or wait for the New York session to wait. Then I get a good signal. So over leveraging is not advisable. Yeah, guys who are on TikTok, we are live on YouTube. Now, another thing I don't advise is increasing the lot size once you've already made losses. That's revenge trading also, and it's not advised by me. Yeah, the signal is still moving. Let's risk it. Someone is calling me at I'm on live. Hello? Ndi ku live tonkubira. Perezaako message ku WhatsApp. Still on, but the market is moving slow. Someone asked that question. Let me reply some questions now, because now people on YouTube want us to talk about some few pairs here. I saw my brothers here. I saw Shannon. I saw a lot of people here. Okay, Stuart, why is now, guys? Let's put in some questions here. I've come to reply some questions. Simba, my bro is here. Yeah, bro, bias means what? Huh. Should I reply that in in your local language so that you could know what bias means? Should I call it something that is influencing you to do something? That's what bias. Like, let's say if I feel, it's like a feel. If I feel like gold will buy, so I'll be like, I have a buy bias. You understand? That's what it means. Stuart, you were lost. Yeah, I was lost, by the industry was not active. That's why I came back, so that we make money together. Someone asked, how do you manage risk when position sizing? Now, that is a good question. But then, when position sizing, I consider the capital that I have and how much I'm willing to lose on that day. You understand? How much I'm willing to lose. That's how I do the position sizing. Let's say I'm willing to lose $100. I could if I'm on a funded account, I could put a stop loss, and then I could check what lot size could I use. Nowadays gold is very volatile. I could put, like, let's say 0.2 or 0.3. But if I'm on my normal account and I'm willing to lose the $100, I could put 0.5, and that's the stop loss also. How much are weekly signals? My VIP could contact me. I can tell you, but they are very cheap. How much money you can risk while trading gold on 50 USD? How much money you can? This is not a clear question. We are live on YouTube. Shannon, church kuja ku YouTube. Church kulesa ku TikTok. How much money can you risk while trading gold on a 50? So this person is asking about what lot size I can use when trading. Now, a 50 USD account on gold. If you're high risking, use 0.1, because nowadays gold is volatile. But if you're not high risking, you could go for a 0.03 if you still want your money. But if you don't want your money, you can even put 0.2. It depends. Now, like this signal I gave that the sell zone is 50.69 to 50.76. But again, if you want to risk, do you know what I do? For me, I normally wait for the sniper entry. And how do I get a sniper entry? Now, I don't enter from the 50.69 zone. I could wait for like a 50.76 or even 50.80. Then I risk it all. That's when I'm not using proper risk management. That's when I'm flipping accounts. That's what I do. Any other question? I've answered some questions here. Any other question? We are live on YouTube. You could follow my YouTube account, because we're going to be having some signals and live tradings every day, every single day, because someone asked what specific strategy or setup makes you most of your money, of your profits. Now, what you're seeing here on my YouTube today, I don't use these candles. I usually use the black and blue candles and a white background. But the reason why I changed to green and red is because some people commented on our previous video that they were not seeing the charts and the prices very well. It's the reason why I changed to this. Bannange mumulaba kunkubira nga ndi ku live naye bantu mbakoze eki. Someone asked how many positions if 0.01. Now, one thing that people don't know that if you put 0.01 and you put like 10, 0.01, that's 0.1. You understand? So guys, we shall get a good lesson when I'm teaching about risk management and the proper sizing. Okay. I think the questions are so far over. I don't know why the markets are very slow. I thought I'm going to come here, we make some good amounts. But for sure, the markets are slow. It's only people who were in the Telegram channel and in our groups that made some good amounts. But now the markets are selling, but they are slow. We are live on YouTube. So guys, the goal is not to trade every day. The goal is to trade when you get an opportunity. Like now we're having an opportunity. That's why we are trading. So sometimes you try to use risk management because once your money is lost, you don't get it again. And it is selling. YouTube channel name is STUARTFX Flipper. That's the YouTube channel name, STUARTFX. Then the Telegram link is in bio, and you could search Flipwave Forex Academy. So today, guys, I want us to emphasize, of course we are trading, but I want us to emphasize on risk management, because risk management is that one thing that keeps traders consistent in the markets, because you need to be available every day, or every day that you plan that you have to trade. The sell is moving. Some profits I see some profits here. I know people are getting some profits now. So guys, the goal is to protect the capital, because once you're protecting the capital, you could be consistent in the market. We are selling gold. I give our sell gold that signal of sell gold in the morning. I give that signal at around, I think I give it at around 11. No, I don't think it was 11. It was like 10 a.m. That's when I give those signals. You could check the Telegram. And we already hit 140 pips today. 99 to say my brother. So my people on YouTube, I think today the screens are a bit clear. I will look on and I will look for the reason why the resolution zero is bad. But as I told you, I'm not good on technical issues, so you will try to bear with me, then we shall say other things. Bro, which risk to reward ratio are you targeting? Now the issue of risk to reward ratio, it depends on how I've seen the signal. But I always risk like 1 to 3. You understand? I risk 1 to get 3 or 4 or 5. Yeah. What advice on trading different pairs or trading one pair? Now, trading different pairs and trading one pair depends on you and depends on what you want as a person. But for me, my favorite pair or the pair that I usually trade or the pair that I understand more is gold. That's why you see every day I need to provide a gold signal. It's not that I have in the Euro USD, I have in the GBP USD, I can trade it very well, and on those pairs I be more profitable, but they're not. I don't like they're not my favorite pairs. I used to trade the US oil, I used to trade the NAS 100, I used to trade a lot of pairs. I just felt like gold is my pair. Gold is my thing actually. Do you have any advice on supply and demand? Now, this question was common even on yesterday's live. We had a question about supply and demand, but okay. Let me tell you this: supply and demand is the same as support and resistance. The only difference is on supply and demand, you target a big zone, Now, like today's signal, if I say that let's sell from 5069 to 5076, that's a big zone, but if I come and said sell at 5076, that would be let's say a single like resistance or supply zone. You understand? That's how I could easily explain that thing. The resolutions need setting. Just yeah, I will try to learn how to make those settings. I don't know how to do it very well. Bro, Xness, yani EXN. What is EXN, bro? We are in profits. Someone who is about flipping accounts, that would be a good question if you're on a YouTube channel, and that the YouTube channel is STUARTFX Flipper. But then the advice I could give about flipping accounts, this depends on your wallet. Let's say you're having $100. There's no way you could risk the whole $100. What you could do, you could at least trade 10. You could at least risk $10. You understand? Deposit $10. Don't deposit $100 expecting to risk $10. That can never happen, because you will get controlled by your. Stuart, teach me please. Yeah, the links are on bio. The links on bio. Guys, I don't know if you guys are seeing that we are getting free money here. I've been giving this signal since we started this live, and till now the signal is moving. I don't know if you guys you're on YouTube. We are getting free money here. Getting free money. Hope you've seen. Patience is being patient means a lot, because if I've already put my signal, I already have my stop loss, I already have my everything, man, there is no way I could panic. I just wait. We either hit the take profit or the stop loss, and we had already hit the 160 pips as the take profit, and market dropped up to 50, 50, 50, 58. Yeah. Advice for growing account to 1K. Now, growing $100 to 1K, it depends. It depends on the style that you want to do it. You could do risk management and again make that money. I don't know. I think my network is good here. You could also do flipping and also make that money. So there are many ways to grow it. Screen is clear, bro. Okay, that's good. To me, it's not clear because I'm seeing it from here, but it's not clear at all. Na nkola ako X. Someone is talking about EXN. I don't know what that means. Nkola ako. I don't know what EXN means. So guys, follow this channel, follow the YouTube channel, because we're going to be having these live sessions every day, or at least 4 times a week, unless I've slept off. But we should be having these sessions every day. Let's have in some questions here. I'm seeing we are having around 43 people, but 43 people on TikTok, but you could join the YouTube because we're having at least some good setup here that we are following. Can you please explain more about risk management? Okay, someone said like we explain more about risk management. Okay, let's do that. But I want to teach you the risk management as you're trading. I don't want you to miss the signal that we're having right now. Okay, so risk management is what keeps most traders consistent, and products are just profits are just a byproduct of the discipline that you do on the charts. And then if you focus on protecting the capital, results take care of themselves. Now your only issue here is to protect the capital. Your only issue here is to protect the capital, and always mind on how much you're willing to risk and how much you're willing to lose. So people here on TikTok, please let's go to YouTube live, because that's where I can put my charts. They refused me to put charts on TikTok. Okay, someone said we talk about funded accounts. Now, very soon I'm going to start trading funded accounts with you guys, and I'm going to start breaking down rules for you so that we'll be profitable on the same pace. And as I told you, that funded accounts are designed to reward discipline, not aggression. So the rules are not there to restrict you, but then it depends on your trading style and the discipline that you're having. So now we shall explain more about the daily drawdowns, about the max drawdown, about the daily drawdowns, about the consistency rules, about the hidden rules that most prop firms have, and we shall talk about on how, because for funded accounts, you need to have risk management in order to pass or to get funded. Now, another thing that we're going to do, of course, I've been trading gold here, but I want us to now look at some other pairs. How do you apply risk management? Risk management depends on how much capital you're having, bro. Yeah. Won't price pump up to, won't price pump from 5070 to 5100? It's very possible it can pump. It can pump. But again, remember, you need to be having one thing that you feel like, yeah, this will happen. I had already the buy bias and the sell bias. I gave out this one here. It hit some good profits. And if they hit my zones there, I will also give out a buy signal. So let's look at some other pairs here. Guys, on this, you'll be commenting on any other pair you would want me to talk about. Someone asked what is the best prop firm you recommend. Right now, I'm not recommending any prop firm because I'm still looking at these prop firms in order to bring what we could, something that could benefit us all. My people on TikTok, come on YouTube. The channel is STUARTFX Flipper, because at least you could be seeing this signal here. So now, guys, any pair we could look at as gold is dropping. Any other pair? Man, you people still trade these pairs. GBP, CHF. You know, I've spent around, I don't know, like 2 years not looking at that pair, man. Man, people love these pairs. I don't know. I think this guy is a swing trader. There's no way you could find me trading that pair. There is no way. But because I'm saying that now, let me explain about that pair. If you're selling GBP CHF, bro, continue selling it, because I see you know, these pairs are funny. It made the Asian high. It has failed to remove the Asian high. Of course, it has made a London high near the Asian high. And another thing, we see that the 15-minute candles have closed below the midnight open. So we are seeing sales here. So, bro, if you're selling, don't remove those sales. Hold the sales. It is good. Oh, it is good for you, but man, okay, me, I'm not a person of those pairs, man. I do analysis. By the way, I can trade those pairs and I don't even make a loss for a year. All those pairs, but I just don't like those pairs. GBP JPY, if you miss the buy, then that's very bad, because it is still okay. It is having some buy momentum right now, and it is in that direction. People on TikTok, we are live on YouTube. Someone talked about USDJ. Man, you people don't please don't put funny pairs, man. Let's be serious. Someone said, let's talk about USDJPY. 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 Okay, for USDJPY, now let me be very clear with you. We had a buying zone, which was 152 to 152. 300 something, 330. Market bought from that level. If I was trading this pair, I could get this buy. Then again, we had the sale at 153, as you can see, 400. Now the market is there in the middle. So right now, I'm having no bias about it. But for the sell and buy, if I was trading that pair, it was going to be easy for me. If you could check my things here, if you guys are watching this chart, the way I have this chart, you see, you ask me a pair, I just come and you see that the analysis is already made. That's why my charts are always easy. I could just come on a pair and I know like this pair is going to buy, this pair is going to sell, this pair has moved from this point to this point, it has done this, it has done this. Now let me give you this example. These people on YouTube. Now when you check at this, now this green candle here and this red candle here, you can see the liquidity sweep, you can see the candle the candle closure. You understand? When you see the candle closures and the liquidity sweeps, it is always easy for you to get these signals. We are live on YouTube. You search on STUARTFX Flipper, that channel. YouTube is a bit behind. Yeah, no problem, no problem. But that's why we can have the chat. So if it is a bit behind, you be on YouTube. What do you think on DXY, bro? How do you use midnight open line as your conferences? Now, the midnight open that comes in with the AMD strategy, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. I'll get it done to explain about that, because man, that's an episode for like 2 hours. Someone talked of DXY. Just that my strategy is very easy and very profitable. I was only trading price action before, but there is a way I feel like, okay, I know the price action, yes, but then I will need the ICT and SMC. DXY is dropping. That one I have. DXY is dropping. Yes. I think my network's not good. I'll work on the technical issues here. The good thing now we are seeing these screens, because I knew that when we use the black screen and then this type of candles that I don't use, you people will be able to see. You'll be able to see the what indicators do you apply and all those things on the market. I apply a lot, and I know a lot, and I've learned a lot, bro. So we're on YouTube. YouTube name is STUARTFX Flipper. You can subscribe. I'm going to start dropping some good episodes that will benefit new traders out there, and also pro traders, because many people are pro traders, but then they need they need more guidance on how to trade. Making the highs and lows, that indicator is that, man, I have a lot. Don't you see? Now people, what's funny here, people are seeing that my chart is very like neat, and they be like, what are you using, man? Even if I give you what I'm using, and you don't know how to use it, you get issues. Yeah, they make highs and lows and midnight opens, but then it's me who coded that. You understand? In my strategy, guys, when people see us coding bots and coding what, they think like we don't know what we're doing, but I get my strategy, I go sit down, code. You understand? Because I be knowing all that in my head. And another thing, guys, we should always get some good setups if we get money, because a good setup can give you a good setup can give you confidence on the trades that you're taking. Let's go look at our gold. I don't know if right now gold is not crazy. Gold is still in the same zone. It is still in the same zone. still in the same zone. Just manipulating people. A smart chart is better than crowded charts. You lose focus. Yeah, sure. That's why my chart, you see my chart is very clean. I placed a long at 50, 69. Again, it's the same signal you gave as I had a reset. And yeah, that's good if your analysis was telling you that, but I don't know the moment we got the 150 pips or 160 pips, because this market gave us profits of 160 pips. I'm not sure. I don't know if your SL is now is now 300 pips, because I don't know how we survived that. Should we close the sales? No, don't close the sales. Don't close the sales. You have an SL and I take profit. And if you have not made profits yet, that's bad, because we gave that signal in the Telegram group and it gave us some good pips. I want to look for someone is talking about the Euro USD. Euro USD. Euro USD is buying, bro. Euro USD is in long. It's buying. Someone said some top down analysis on USD card. Ah, man. USD card. USD. I take long to trade these pairs. I always take long. Someone asked for the top-down analysis, not a signal. Okay. Let's do the top-down analysis. Now, for the top-down analysis of Euro USD, I won't do it in the 15-minute time frame. Let's first go to the daily charts here. Let's first go for the daily charts. Okay. Now, for the daily charts, what are we seeing? There's what we call the candle range theory, or the CRT. You guys should learn about the CRT. Now, when you check USD card here in charts, you will see that we had a fair value gap somewhere here. We had a fair value gap here, and this fair value gap here provided in rejected this green candle you see here. It gave out some sell momentum. That's one thing that we could see. That's one thing that we could see on the daily chart. And about this candle here. Now let's talk about this red candle you see here. Now, how do I use the CRT on the daily time frame? One, when I look at this red candle here, live will end. We have detected inactivity during your current. Now what? This is why I hate TikTok. TikTok was always fun and giving fun excuses. TikTok yekutte. TikTok banko. So now we had in some sales here. If you could see this rejection, remember for the fair value gap, we always target the 50% of the, or what we call the consequent encroachment. Is consequent encroachment is the 50% of the fair value gap, and we always, whenever market taps in those zones, if it is a sell, if it is a selling momentum, we sell. If it is a buying momentum, we buy from the 50%. That's the consequent encroachment. So when we come at the 4-hour, when we come at the 4-hour, when we come at the 4-hour, you could check that in the 4-hour we're having some good fair value gaps. Let me show them. Let me show them to you. Now these are the things that everyone should be knowing. Fair value gaps, what and what, those things. Be knowing them. Now that person who asked about the USD card. Now are you seeing this the 50% that we have been talking about? This is the 50% that we have been talking about. Let me show it to you. You should learn these things. These things are very, very simple. Okay, let me put the car to wait. So this is the 50%, and you see that when market retraced and tapped in the 50% of that fair value gap, or when it tapped our consequent encroachment, it dropped. So meaning we had in sales here, but right now it is somehow consolidating, and if we had any news today, it could make a continuation. Any other question? Any other question? Because now I want to pause the live, then I think we come back in the evening in the New York session. So let's get some good questions here. My brother Shannon, I'm going to give you the thing of TikTok coordinating, because you're doing it good. Yeah, my YouTube is STUARTFX Flipper. You could follow me, then we'll be having some good top-down analysis stories. So that person who said that so now those people who are selling gold, you can see that gold has made a wick. Yeah, that wick is always a liquidity grab wick, a wick, and now it is dropping, and of course it is still in our zone. So we shall now pause and come back in the evening in the New York session, because this session is not moving. So guys, I think today for now that's enough. We shall come back in the New York session.